No, there's one horse number 9, still down in the Deuteronomy, down in the pre-parade area. Looks like.
Yeah, Jane flagged up that potentially wearing wrong headgear.
Wrong headgear, is it? Okay.
Should be wearing
a visor.
And she didn't see the slit, which would be there, indicates in blinkers.
So it was blinkers rather than the visor that's been put on. So presumably they're just looking for the visors. Okay, all yours, Gary.
Cheers, Angus. Yes, I assume Robbie Burns, the trainer, might have brought the wrong headgear and probably doesn't have a visor, so maybe an SOS to find a set of visors. And we understand, just hearing, that there may be a visor available to quickly apply to this horse, but they won't want to hold up proceedings too much ahead of this final event.
We understand the rule is you have to wear them to the start, so he can't go to the start and get them at the stalls. It has to be worn to the start. But we absolutely wanted this for our last race. It has not stopped raining all evening. And nobody really wants to go home, do they?
Now, breaking news, a visor has been found. That's at the entrance to the stable yard, which is in the middle of the track here at Leopardstown. So
anyway, the good thing is they're getting a chance to get a visor rather than just getting withdrawn.
There he is, just has to.
There we go.
We're going to have a little rendezvous here.
And he has a good chance, Deuteronomy.
And Ado McGuinness is the knight in shining armour here. There he is. Obviously had a visor that he was using on one of his runners earlier on, I'd imagine.
He looks like a nice, calm, collected customer, doesn't
he?
he?
Not alone is he providing the visor, he's even putting it on the horse, Jay.
Well, the trainer is leading up the horse.
So Deuteronomy.
What's the irony of this is that visor is a cup visor, so it actually has more coverage than the blinker he was just wearing.
It's just for clarity, it is the slit, obviously, that is the difference between the visor and the blinker.
Yeah.
So the slit just allows it.
It's what I would call pedantics, but they are the rules.
So anyway, he's on his way to post in the correct headgear now, Deuteronomy, bidding to double his career tally after gaining that elusive breakthrough at Gowran Park last time, the 29th attempt.
There is Deuteronomy and Nicola Burns, hopefully none the worse for that today. He, to be fair, has shown a really good temperament despite the delay.
That off. Manus King missed the break. This is Dolce Far Niente, the early leader from Still She Blooms, and between them Pagula with Celtic Druid in the fighting line. A couple of lengths to Master Garvey, Higher Kingdom, Deuteronomy and Wonder Walk, and Famous Enough, Cleopatra's Needle and Manus King. Taking it up and building up an advantage is Still She Blooms. Robbie Colgan leading now by widening 5 lengths to Master Garvey, disputing second with Dolce Far Niente, then Celtic Druid and Pagula and Higher Kingdom, Deuteronomy, Wonder Walk, Cleopatra's Needle, Famous Enough, Manus King. Spacing them out is Still She Blooms, and this is the second division of the BoyleSports Best Odds from 8 AM Handicap. Still She Blooms is way out in front of Master Garvey, who's moved on from the pack. Dolce Far Niente is just third from Celtic Druid, and then Higher Kingdom, Deuteronomy, Pagula, Wonder Walk pushed along, then Manus King as they race inside the halfway stage. And it is Still She Blooms by a good 6 lengths to Master Garvey, who's joined for second by Celtic Druid. And between those two is Dolce Far Niente. Improving from out the back is Cleopatra's Needle, then Higher Kingdom, Deuteronomy, Manus King, Famous Enough, Wonder Walk, Pagula has dropped out alarmingly. 3 furlongs to go, and with a vastly reduced advantage is Still She Blooms from Celtic Druid and Dolce Far Niente, who pick up the chase second and third. Then Cleopatra's Needle, Deuteronomy is staying on for riding, and then Master Garvey to the run. Still She Blooms from Celtic Druid and Dolce Far Niente. Nicely cleared of his staying on Deuteronomy, and then Cleopatra's Needle, racing just outside the final furlong, and Still She Blooms has gone again from the front from Dolce Far Niente, Celtic Druid, Deuteronomy and Cleopatra's Needle. 150 yards to go. Still She Blooms from Deuteronomy, who's unleashing a very late run on the outside. Still She Blooms is wildering, and here's Deuteronomy to line the last for the Burnses. Still She Blooms, Celtic Druid, Dolce Far Niente and Cleopatra's Needle.
Oh, they'll be pleased they found the visor for Deuteronomy, who stormed home down the outside and just got there under Nicola Burns to land the last at Leopardstown. Didn't look likely for a while. 6-1 to catch Still She Blooms, who was clear 2 out.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.